Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 episode number 20 reaction. So the previous episode, another episode that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting something like that happening. We had the battle between Nobara and Mahito, and then like Nobara's kind of winning, but in the end Mahito tricks her into like lowers her guard at first. Like Nobara thought that, oh, he cannot do anything to me because this is a clone, but then he went down and switched with Yuji's clone, and up until the end he was like, as some like everyone in the comments like explained it to me, that the whole positioning of both the Mahitos was in such a way that Nobara wasn't able to see the second Mahito up until the very end. So she had no clue what was going on. She came down, she saw one Mahito coming towards her, and she thought like, oh, this must be the clone. But then almost at the end she realized that wasn't the clone, and that's why Mahito touched her and it was all over. And but I don't know, like they didn't really show her, like they haven't, unless and until in anime they confirm someone's death. I don't like try to believe that they're dead. Nanami's situation, they pretty much confirmed Nanami died. When Nanami, like he literally like blew up into pieces. However, for Nobara, up until now, still, like they haven't really shown her died. So I'm going to keep my hope. And yeah, but I don't think. But you know what? Let's just watch this episode. I'm guessing my questions will be answered today. So let us begin. Okay, so yeah, episode number 20. Just a minute. Yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is the preference, and let's begin. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa. That face. Oh, it's his fault. Both. Oh my god, they messed it up even more. What the hell is this? You don't try to wipe off a. Okay. Oh no, it's probably gonna be expensive. How much? Oh my god. Ah. What? Oh my god, he's back. Oh, he stuffed it in his. Hmm. Oh no 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 no. A few moments ago, I was just saying that unless and until they show her dead, I'm not going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, one thing I don't understand. Why why didn't she, like, why is part of her. Okay, wait a minute. Bro, shut up. Oh, he used Black Flash. Oh my god. Ugh, this kid is so annoying. Ugh, I can't wait to see this guy die. I hope that happens, and he dies in the most painful way possible. One of the most annoying. No, you're one of the most annoying little pieces of craps I've ever seen in any anime I've seen ever. Oh my god. Bro, shut up. Oh wow, you want a medal? Oh my god. Now what? What the? Who? Wait, Yuji's gone. What happened? Wait, who's this? Who's this? Oh my god, it took me so long to. No, wait. That's that's Todo, isn't it? It that's Todo, isn't it? Like he's wearing some different. It took me a while to understand who that guy is, and it's been so long we've seen him, and usually we see him shirtless. Yeah, you know what? I just realized the reason why it took me so long to recognize him. He's usually so shirtless, so him wearing a shirt, I was like, what? Who's this guy? Oh my god, that's actually funny. Like I really wasn't able to understand who it was. And then even after seeing him, I'm like, oh, that's Todo. But then I'm like, wait, is that Todo? There's something I was like, something weird is going on. Like he doesn't look like Todo. There's something different about him. Well, he's wearing a shirt. That was different. Oh my god. Alright, another thing I need to think about. Why did Nobara, like we've seen so many characters being like Mahito using his the transfiguration or whatever the hell he calls it, and the whole person blows up, or like they like, even Nanami, the whole person transforms. Why did Nobara's partial part of the face only transform? Was there something different? Like, oh no, wait, like what's the difference? Why did like why did part of her face like transform or transfigure? Why not her whole body like all the other characters we've seen? That's my question. Wait, who's this? Arat? Wait, who? Arata Ni? Wait, Arata? Is this like Nita's brother or something? My brother. No. Oh my god. He has a dialect. Yep. No, he's here. Wait, what? First aid? So is she alive? What's happening? Oh, he did say that she might be dead. Ugh. Oh my god, can you please shut the hell up? Todo, can you please take care of him? Like, this little piece of garbage is yammering too much. He needs to be taught a lesson now. Like, he needs to be taught a lesson. He's yapping too much. Hmm. Damn. Oh, hey, there you go. He's taking out his shirt. Hmm. Don't need to tell him that yet. Okay. Whoa, what is happening? What? What? Oh. Oh, I see. So he new wins will. Oh, oh, so he like stops it from. Oh, he stops the wound from getting worse. Wait, what? Her pulse is. Oh, I see. So he's saying that. So he's saying that he has made so that Nobara's situation doesn't worsen, but still her pulse and breath has stopped. So he'll try his best to take her to the hospital or something like that. I'm guessing. Not hospital, but ERE. I'm guessing. Okay. Bro, you think you can do something to Todo? Keep dreaming, kid. What? Oh, no. Oh my god. Yup. Won't work. Yeah. Like, what are you gonna do if you cannot even touch him? Okay. What the? Oh, I feel like Yuji's gonna come now. Yup, there you go. Come on! Punch him in the face! Break his jaw so that he can never talk again. Like, I don't know. Oh my god. Yes, come on! That's what you get. You. Damn. Well. Damn. I knew he was gonna take out his shirt. Okay. Oh boy. Wait, who? Who is this? Oh, Miwa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. South of Kyoto on the 31st. Oh, so he made sure that. Okay, I see. So that's. And he made sure that Todo and Nita stays there. I was wondering why are there some not some sauces? Why are they not here? So okay, I see. Hmm. All right. Oh, damn. Yes. Oh my god, yo, that boost. Oh, it like broke the whole thing. Okay. Hmm. Damn. Whoa. What? Right. Haha. So only has to. Oh, the bro, shut up. Yeah, you had to trick her to like, otherwise she could have easily. Shut the hell up. Oh my god, it's like a train. Can't you just like jump on the? Oh no, because there's people. Oh, there you go. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Yeah, he's going to. Yep, that's what he does all the time. Okay. Oh, nice! Oh my god! That was crazy. Yeah, sit down. You just stuck there. Right. Oh, he grabbed something. Wait, oh, it's a rock. Okay, here we go. He's going to use the substitution. Here we go. Damn. Wow. Okay. What the hell is going on here? What? Come on, kick him hard. Yeah. Nice. Use black. Oh, so many rotations. Yeah, but Yuji can, you know. And I'm sure he's going to put an end to you. Three of them. What the? Yeah. What the hell, Todo? Oh no, it's going to. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah. Come on, Yuji. Like, only Yuji's attack can do something here because he can directly touch the soul. Oh my god, this place is going down completely. Right. Ugh, good god. Okay, that is it. that was this episode number 20. Yeah, excuse me. All right. So this episode was the episode where Todo came, joined Yuji, and we had the whole battle. Okay, so a few things to discuss in the beginning. First of all, the whole thing with Nobara. So here's the thing. There's a few things going on here. Number one, Nobara's situation is not good. As Nita said, he did stop the wound from worsening. However, he said that her pulse and her breathing has stopped. So that is why, but it happened very recently. That is why if she rushes to Shoko, maybe there's a chance. And the wound will not worsen, so there's no danger for the wound worsening and affecting her body. So that's the only positive thing that happened, that is her wound wouldn't worsen. Other than that, the fact that her breathing and her pulse has stopped is actually a reality. That is true. But as he said, it's not much time has gone. So there is a possibility that if she quickly brings her to Shoko, then maybe Shoko can help her out, and something like that. Maybe put her give an oxygen mask. Maybe try to start her heart, forcibly. The massage, the electrical, that thing that they do to forcefully start the heart. Maybe stuff like that they can do, and start bringing her vitals back again, and then we'll have to deal with the whole wound thing, with the whole transfiguration thing. That's so yeah. Now, honestly speaking, I don't know. If they had to kill Nobara off, why would they do this? Why would they make a thing do something like this? That is my question. So I'm guessing maybe she'll become better. I don't know. I really don't know. At first when I saw her wound, the hole in her face and everything, I was like, oh no, she's dead. But then Nita came in. I'm just gonna call him Nita because I don't know his first name. His obviously his, I'm guessing that's his elder sister. She's also Nita, but I'm just going to call him Nita for now, at least. So the fact that Nita came and did this, stopped her injury to get worse, and took her, probably is going to take her to Shoko, is making me think oh, maybe she'll get better, or it'll take time, but maybe she'll get better. Otherwise, my question is, if they had to kill her off, why would they go through all this nonsense just to I don't understand this. It's as if they're if they actually kill her off after this, it's going to be a very a sick joke, in my opinion. It's going to be a very sick joke. What type of if you had to kill her, then just kill her off. That is my point here. If you have to kill her, just kill her off. Why go through all this nonsense now? Nita is coming and he's like, oh, I've given first aid to her. Oh, let me take her to to proper medical, give her proper medical attention and everything. All of this for nothing. If they do that, I'm going to say this is a very sick joke that they play, and I'm not happy about it. If you have to kill someone off, freaking kill them off. No need to go through all of this nonsense. That is why my hopes are a little bit higher here. That's why I'm saying maybe she'll I genuinely don't find any type of, I'm not finding any reason why would they do this just if they wanted to kill her. If her future is death, then why all of this? So that's why I'm a little bit hopeful now. But again, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep my hope. I'll keep my hope because just because of the reason that they did all of this. Otherwise, again, like I said, if they did all of this to just kill her off, I'll say that's a very bad joke. It's a very, I don't know what to say. It's a weird thing. in my opinion. Like, why even? Like just look at all the other characters. um Nanami, all the other characters who died, they killed them off, and that's it. It's confirmed that they're dead. you know okay. Now comes Nobara's situation. It seemed like shit they killed her off, but then Nita comes in, and Nita's like, okay, I've given her first aid and everything. I don't know if she'll be alive. Her breathing and her pulse has stopped, but let me take her to provide her with medical assistance. You know, all this happens. You know, that's going to make me think that, oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe she'll be fine in the future. Otherwise, why the hell are they doing this? If you have to kill her off, just kill her off. No need to go through all this like roundabout way of like all these things to have ultimately no result. So yeah, like I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like there's a little bit of chance um for maybe her getting better, but I don't know. You know what? Let's wait. But yeah, like I'm gonna say this here and now. If after all of this they decide to kill Nobara off, I'll be very unhappy. Like, I was unhappy about the whole situation in itself, but then I was like, you know what? Nothing we can do about it. Yeah, she's dead. And then this happens. So they're giving us hope, and if they ultimately again kill her off, that's why I'm saying I'll be very unhappy about that. Like, it's going to be a very bad, like, like thing, in my opinion. And that is what I'm thinking. Like, like, yeah, like the fact that they brought Nita, like, you can see, like, they made this whole thing in such a way that, oh, Todo is going to come in this particular situation. And then Nita's going to come with him immediately after Nobara. You saw, like, there wasn't really that much time. Like, Nobara like fell down. Yuji was completely devastated. Mahito comes in and punches him a few times, and then in comes Todo. How long did that, like, how much long did that take? 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Within a brief span of 10 minutes, I'm guessing Todo and Nita came in. And then Nita immediately, like, stopped Nobara's wound to get worse and took her out of there to provide her medical attention. This seems like a whole ass setup. This is a whole setup. So with all of this, making the whole situation like this, where they're going to come in this appropriate time, to help out the whole situation, all of this done, I'm sure they're doing this for a reason, to probably, I don't know, make her survive. That's what I'm thinking. But again, who knows? Like, I'm getting my hopes up again. But if I'm disappointed, like if it doesn't go the way I'm thinking it's going to go, then good God, I don't know what to say. Anyways, let's wait. I'm guessing, I don't know, like, obviously this is episode 20. I think 4 more episodes. Within this 4 more episodes, I'm guessing this whole arc will end. Maybe, I'm not sure. Like, whenever this arc will end, by the end of it, I'm guessing I'm going to get my answer if Novara's going to be alive or not. Because I'm sure, like, after this arc ends, maybe they'll probably, I don't know, like, they'll probably show that, oh, this is all the aftermath and everything. And then I'm sure they're going to update us on Nobara's situation, whether she survived or whether she died, what happened. So, by the end of this arc, and I don't know how this is going to end. I have no idea, but however, if this is going to end, I'm guessing when we see the aftermath of this whole, like, situation, we'll probably get the reveal and an update on Nobara's situation, and that's what, like, what I'm going to be waiting for. Because, yeah, like, let's see. I have high hopes now. Not high hopes, but, at least moderately high hopes. Because, yeah, otherwise why would they do all of this? Just a sec, guys. All right, okay, so there you go. I got a little bit interrupted. Where was I? Yeah, the end of this arc. Whenever this, however this arc is going to end, let's just wait for it, and I'm sure, we'll probably get our update about Novara after that. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait a little bit more. Again, I don't see the point in doing all of this just to kill her off. I don't understand. If that's the case, then well, here's the thing. The reason why I feel like they're going to kill her off is because, like I said, I in the previous video I interacted with the comments and everyone was like, oh, like this is the end for Nobara or something like that. The way, everyone was talking about the whole situation, and I spoke with obviously in the comments I speak with everyone, I talk to them, and they're they're everyone kind of explained to me about how the whole Nobara situation happened, as to how they were Mahito was lining up in a very in a way that Nobara couldn't see the other one. All those explanation, and within those explanation, the feeling that I got after reading the comments is that Novara's probably dead. So that is why I'm thinking what is happening here? Like that's why I'm a little bit kind of confused here. You know what? Let's wait. I'm not really sure what's going to happen now. Because I actually in the previous episode I was like, yeah, Nobody's going to die. But then they didn't really show her face when she fell down. So I was like, oh, maybe not. Maybe, And then today's episode, the first scene I see, I'm like, Nobara has a hole in her face completely, and I'm like, oh, it's over then. She's gone. But then Nitta comes in saying oh, I stopped her wound from getting worse. However, her vitals and her breathing is gone. So I don't know if he's alive or not. Oh, let me quickly take her to provide medical assistance. And now I'm confused. I'm like, what is happening? Is she, let's wait. You know what? Hopefully we get our answer, and I'm sure we'll get our answer by the end of this arc. But like I said, the fact that is actually bothering me is that talking to everyone in the comment section, I got the feeling that by the way everyone was speaking is that Nobody's probably dead. And I'm pretty sure most of the people in the comment section have read the manga. So that's why I thought Nobody's dead. But now with the whole Nita situation, I'm not really sure. Let's just wait for it. Okay, that was that. Now, few other things. First of all, Todo comes in, and the whole Todo and Yuji teams up to fight against Mahito. And good God, Mahito is an annoying character. I've seen a lot of annoying characters. He probably is the top of the top of the the top of I don't know what to say, the rankings, whatever you call it. He's up there. He's a very annoying character. My God, I cannot believe this. And I really hope by the end of this arc, this is the end. This is like this is it. I hope this is it for him. I don't know how it's going to happen, and it's probably going to be Yuji who kills him, because otherwise I don't see any way he's going to die, because he can literally, as he said, no attacks are going to work on him because of his whole soul thing, where if you cannot touch his soul, you cannot die, that kind of thing. So I can only see this ending one way, that is Yuji killing him. There's no other way I see this ending, because it's literally Yuji's the only one probably who is able to kill him. So I'm guessing that's what's going to happen by the end of it. But I don't know when that is going to happen. I really hope this is the arc where we get to see him the last, and this is the final section where we have to where we have to tolerate his annoying little face. I really hope that, but I don't know. Maybe they'll just troll us by the end of it. You know what? It'll be very annoying if again in the end Michael's gotta run, and he just runs away like the previous time in season 1. Oh my God, that'll be that'll be a very annoying thing. I hope that's not how it ends. I hope this is the end, the last we see of him. Yeah. Right, and what else? Oh, the whole Mekamaru situation. I was also kind of thinking, why are there so many characters? I was kind of thinking, where's all the characters from Kyoto? Like from the Kyoto like school. Where are they? Like I haven't seen any one of them. I was thinking like, what's happening? Are they not here or something? Like what's going on? Weren't they like really, like we saw in season one, they were like training together, and they literally, that was the reason why they were training together, is to like fight the upcoming threat, whatever's going to happen in Shibuya, like the whole thing, 31st October thing that was going on, you remember? um that's why, like like Kyoto and our school, like our Jujutsu school, they kind of work together, so that like did the training like thing together, so that they can work together. And all that happened. And now I'm not seeing any one of them except Mekamaru, who like obviously who the whole situation happened. So except Mekamaru, no one is here. And I was like, what is happening? Where are they? I was thinking, I was like, we had so many people that could have helped us here. We're seeing none of them. What's happening? So this is what has happened. Mekamaru told them to, I guess, like he probably like made sure that they are not here in this particular time and this whole thing. And he did that, except Todo and Nita. Those are the only two. He was like, yeah, if they go there, they're going to help and they're not going to die. And honestly speaking, I feel like Mekamaru doing this actually saved their lives, each and every one of them. I do not envision any one of these people here, in these, like all these students, any one of them surviving this whole thing. I I cannot envision any of them, one of them surviving this whole like Shibuya arc, because we lost so many people. Even like special grade sorcerers are dying. So if they were there, yeah, they might have helped us for certain to a certain degree, but then it would have been all over. So Mekamaru actually not telling them, like, and making sure that they're not here, actually probably saved their lives, each and every one of their lives. And yeah, and obviously he made sure that Todo's here, because Todo would be able to survive. Mekamaru knew that, and yeah, that was the correct decision. I think that was the correct decision. Yeah, they might have helped us out. They might have helped us out to a certain degree, but at the end of the day, we saw what happened. With Sukuna going crazy, Mahoruga coming in, who else? Jogo, Choso, Mahito, Hanami, and then the whole sealing of what's his name? Gojo, yeah, sealing of Gojo, all that stuff. No, I doubt any one of them would have survived. So him doing this probably saved their lives. And yeah, what else? Yeah, and that was it for this episode. And yeah, in the end, yeah, we're continuing to fight Mahito. So let's see. Okay, now I'm going to talk about this whole episode scene by scene, like I usually do. In the beginning part of the episode, we get to see Yuji seeing that whole scene. Nobara's like face, like like. Okay, here's another thing. I just said this, like, why did Nobara, like, we've seen so many people getting affected by Mahito's transfiguration thing that he does. Why did Nobara not completely get transfigured like all the other people? That's what I'm thinking. You see like only a part of her face. Oh, is that what Nita did? Like, like, oh, you know what, correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm guessing that maybe if they let her continue like staying like that, maybe she completely would have transfigured. But Nita coming in and using her using his power on her probably stopped that from happening. Is that what happened? I'm guessing. Because I was thinking, like, every single one of the people that we've seen who got transfigured completely. Why did Nobara not transfigure completely? Why was only part of her face transfigured? That's what I was thinking. It probably was going to happen. It was taking a little bit of time to happen. But before it was able to worsen, Nita probably came in and did that so that it didn't get worse. I think that's what happened. That is my guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So yeah, the first scene we see, like, Yuji see that, and then there was a little flashback we see of Nobara, like spilling coffee on Gojo's shirt and all that, and then like some goofy stuff happening, like they're like, oh my god, this is so expensive, what should we do? And so Gojo comes in and he's like, oh, like, what's my shirt? And she's like, Megumi stuffs it in his, like, dress, and then there's like funny stuff happening there, and then like transition, we see Nobara completely on the ground, her one part of the face completely gone, and yeah, and here you can see Yuji just completely lost all, like energy to do anything, even, after all these things are happening. And yeah, and Mahito comes in and starts hit him, uses Black Flash, and yeah, and Mahito's like, oh, you came here thinking that this is going to be some fairy tale, like, like things, right? Like you're going to stop some demons, defeat demons, like exercise them. You came here with that mindset, right? Don't be naive, punk. And like crap like that, he's just saying, he's like, oh, this is war, this is not a war. You know what, he is just, like, he's so annoying, and at the same time, all these things he's saying, I'm pretty sure he's also underestimating this whole situation. But I do guess, like, they are kind of in the winning side now. That is why he's underestimating this situation. But like I said, Todo's here now, Yuji's here now. The fact that he tells Yuji that, oh, you didn't have the correct mindset, and you're thinking this is like a game. I would like to, like, at the I'm hoping Todo and Yuji is going to put an end to him. And when they're going to put an end to him, I'd like to bring this whole statement that he made, that, oh, you didn't have the correct mindset and you thought this was a joke and this is like a game. I would like to bring this whole statement back and throw it back to him. Because his attitude also makes me think that he's not taking this any enough seriously. Again, like I said, they are in the winning side, so I guess it's natural that he's not taking this seriously and he's making a joke out of this. But you're saying that to Yuji while you yourself is taking this as a joke, So yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Whenever he's going to, like, they're going to end him. I don't know when that is going to happen. Like, like just I'd like to throw all these things that he said to Yuji just right back at him. He's talking about how this is a war and this and that, and this is like naive mentality and all that. I'd like to throw that right back at him at the end of his, like, when he's going to reach his end, because that's exactly what he's doing as well. Right. Anyways, okay, so in the end, you can see you just like given up completely, like, lost all motivation and everything. And then, yeah, he tries to attack Yuji using the whole thing, but Todo comes in and uses the clap thing. You know what's funny here? Like I said, for a moment, I wasn't able to recognize Todo. I was like, I was thinking, like, I've seen this face somewhere before, but I cannot recognize him. Who is this? There's a few reasons for that. First of all, is that the fact that he's wearing a shirt. I literally didn't recognize him because he's wearing a shirt. Because I'm just accustomed seeing Todo, like, like shirtless all the time. So him like wearing like a proper shirt and everything, I actually wasn't able to recognize him for a moment. Yeah. But then I was like, oh, that's Todo. And the fact that Todo is going to come here is also something I wasn't expecting. Because like I said, we haven't seen any of the Kyoto people here from the beginning of this arc. So I actually, except Nekamaru, I guess, I actually had no expectations for any one of them coming and assisting us. But Todo was here, so he comes in, and that's why it took me a while to realize that this is Todo. And like I said, again, he was wearing a shirt, so it took me a while to recognize him as well. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah, and then we get to see what happened. Todo came here alongside Nitta, and yeah, and he's here now. So here Nitta comes in, and Nitta's like, I've provided first aid to the girl over there, but she's probably dead. Please don't blame it on me afterwards. There you go. And the reason why he said that she's probably dead is probably because he took her like vitals, and neither was she breathing nor was her heart beating. That's why he said that. But again, like I said, like if done quickly, if brought to proper medical attention quickly, for a momentary amount of time, I guess even if you're breathing and your heart stops, it is kind of recoverable, you know. But you need to be quick. That is why, like I'm just hoping like maybe they can do something. I don't know. Right. Anyways, and yeah, and after that, Todo talks to Yuji, and Yuji says like, oh, like like I've killed so many people, Sukuna did so many things. I'm just a murderer now. I haven't saved any person, like, and he's like, I cannot forgive myself. So Mahito keeps annoying us by trying to attack us throughout this whole like conversation. Todo uses his like like the clap thing to dodge and like maneuver around, and then Todo says that, "Come on, brother, like we are Jujutsu sorcerers," and he says like like us being Jujutsu sorcerers in itself, like he says like we are like like we cannot like blame ourselves like that. This isn't about sin or punishment. We are Jujutsu sorcerers first and foremost. Even if someone like of our allies dies, we're not over up until every single Jujutsu sorcerer is dead. And he says like that from the moment we choose to become sorcerers, our lives are no longer subject to karma. Sometimes it's disrespectful to the dead to try to find meaning, the reason for each life lost. And he says, yeah, even so, what have those people interested in? So yeah, there you go. He's like, yeah, so we being Jujutsu sorcerers, we are outside the cycle of karma. Like we shouldn't really think about all of this. But still, all these people, they have entrusted you with something. So unless and until you do that, bring that to fruition, and you find your reason, you shouldn't stop. And he says like for the Jujutsu sorcerers that are alive, this is the punishment we must bear. And he says I don't need to tell him that yet. I don't understand this part though, what he's trying to say. But let's wait. Right. Okay. So here Nita gives Yuji first aid as well, and he explains what his power is. Okay. So he says that. Okay, I'm going to read this part to properly understand. Your current injuries wouldn't continue to worsen. There you go. They haven't healed, but the bleeding has stopped. Pain will gradually lessen, but this applies only to current injuries. If you get attacked again, new wounds will still appear, and they are beyond the reach of my technique. So interesting. So he's saying that, yeah, you know what? The fact that I did my like thing on you means that your current wounds won't worsen. But that doesn't mean that if you get wounded again, that won't worsen. That's going to happen normally. So wounds not continuing to worsen doesn't mean that it's going to keep being like that. So keep that in mind. If you get new wound, it's definitely going to happen. But the current wound, that's not going to get worse. So he's saying like maybe like he got cut, like as you can see, he got cut over here, so this wound is neither going to heal nor is it going to like worsen. So it's just going to be there. However, if he gets cut here again at the same place, then obviously that will be dangerous. So like basically the wound not worsening doesn't mean that if a new wound falls on top of that wound again, it's not going to worsen. It's still going to happen. So basically he just froze the wound, something like that, I'm guessing, from doing anything. Like all the wounds that are there on his body is just frozen. It's not going to worsen. But yeah, if you get wounded again, then that's obviously that's going to like affect you. Right. So then he says like I treated that girl over there the same way. Although her breathing and pulse have stopped, it hasn't been very long. There you go. That's what he says here. It hasn't been very long. She still has a chance to be saved. I'll take her away now. There you go. So yeah, right. So after that, Todo comes in, and it's the whole battle between Todo and Mahito happens. You know, and then I'm not going to talk here, like, talk about talk about this whole situation here, because we literally saw this whole section was like them battling against each other, and then in the particular moment when he was like almost like, oh, I'm going to finally reach my essence of my soul, Yuji comes in and uses Black Flash on him. Right. Okay, and then we switch to Mekamaru and Miwa, and yeah, they were having their conversation, and here Mikamaru explains as to that, oh, I made sure that you guys are not there at that point of time so that you guys can survive, but based on my judgment, Todo has a 99% chance of survival if he goes to Shibuya. So that's why I made sure that Todo's there, and I made sure that Nita was also there, because his power will be able to help a lot of people. But you people, you guys, yeah, I made sure that you stay away from there. And Mia was like, oh, you don't trust me then? And he's like, you think I'm useless? And he's like, no, that's not the point here. Like, it's not about that. He says like, my Kamo, Utahime, Nishimiya, I have arranged them to go to the south of Kyoto on the 31st. There you go. And that's when none of them were there at that point of time. And he says, I'm the one who's weak, that's why I never told you guys. I couldn't follow through my mistake, like all that. And he talks about someone who I liked, as long as it would be okay as long as I was by her side and protected her. All that, like, things he says. And in the end, he was like, like, as long as you're happy, everything is okay. So goodbye. And that's it. I'm guessing this is officially like the end of Mekamaru. Like, up until now there was like this whole like thing that, oh, maybe he's alive, maybe he's not, but no, this is actually it. So yeah. And then you can see like all the others, like Utahime, Kamo, who else was there? Mai, that was her name, wasn't it? Yeah. Nishimiya, all of them are there like listening to the whole thing. Okay, so after that, Todo, we go back to Todo and Yuji fighting Mahito, and yeah, they team up together. Obviously, they have a very good chemistry. They have a very good teamwork. Like they can fight together in a lot of different ways. And okay, so there was a certain section when Mahito's like, the spiritual residue of the guy is very intact, talking about Todo. But can I kill him with one touch now? Itado's soul only has about 10% left. While he says, my soul about 40% left. Right, so all that calculation he's making. So he tries to take care of Todo first because he's using his exchange thing. And he uses the whole train, like, and then that chases them and all that. Okay, so then he takes care, uses some, like, people who were there, transfigures them into swords, and uses them to fight against, Todo. And yeah, there was a certain section where he almost got Todo, but Todo again used his, like, clap and like kicked him hard in the stomach, and he completely got blasted off into the elevator. Right. So here after this, Todo also uses Black Flash. Before that, like, Yuji uses his, like, like, gives the thing, Yuji throws it, the rock, and he uses his, like, like thing, like, I forgot the name of the thing, the exchange thing that he does, to switch. And he says here that, right, where's that part? This cursed spirit successfully used Black Flash. Now the person who's left behind is me. Yeah, because he says like obviously Yuji is also able to use it, so he's like, yeah, like I'm only the person who is being left behind now. I said this same thing to Yuji before, that oh, we are not friends anymore because like you're not putting an effort to surpass me. So I'm literally the person who's been left behind now, and that is why he's like, oh, you have become stronger, brother. Are you willing to maintain the status quo? Aoitoto? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to surpass my limits here. Are you going to live Itadori alone again? Yeah. Bro, this is a whole My Hero Academia scene. He's like, I'm going to surpass my limits now. And that's what he does. Um, right. Yeah, and then he uses Black Flash. The ending was hilarious, but I forgot her name. The idol girl that he's a fan of. I forgot her name. Like there was like a certain like a section here where in the end he was like Takada Kun, like like kind of calling his name, and that provided him with the remaining amount of energy to push through. Yup, and he uses Black Flash. And good God, the amount of rotations Mahito made. Okay, so Mahito says here, which is quite true, that how many amount of Black Flashes you use is meaningless if you cannot hurt my soul. And that is why he's like, from now on, like, yeah, so I can take care of you guys. However, like I said, Yuji is the only one who can do something, but I'm pretty sure Mahito is just dismissing Yuji at this point, because apparently he thinks that Yuji has like only 10% of his soul, like that whole thing left. So yeah, that might be true, but who knows what might happen, you shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, especially if it is in the middle of a battle, never try to underestimate someone, or like while in the whole process in itself. Don't do that. And he's literally doing that. He's trying to like calculate, and he's like, oh, Yuji has 10% of soul left, I have 40%. So that's why he's like, yeah, nothing can happen to me, like Todo cannot hit me because he doesn't have that thing. Yuji might be able to hit me and my soul might get attacked. However, he cannot do it because he has 10% of his soul left. Before he does anything to me, I'll end him. Like he's literally thinking that, oh, everything is fine now, just because that's what he thinks it is. But again, like I said, who knows, anything can happen. Todo and Yuji are actually working together, So yeah, it doesn't matter how individually how strong they are, together they might be able to do something crazy. So yeah. And here the narrator says, from now on, all three of them has reached 120% of their potential. And then he uses the curse, like like those thing, and the like things come out, and it's not like giving them much amount of space, Todo especially, to exchange, and the whole place breaks apart, like and those things come up towards them, and that's where it ended. Yeah, and that's where it ended. So there you go. That was this episode. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I hope we're able to defeat Mahito, and I hope that the whole situation with Nobara ends up being something, something positive by the end of it. But let's wait, So that is it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.